A same-sex relationship is a romantic or sexual relationship between people of the same sex. Same-sex marriage refers to the institutionalized recognition of such relationships in the form of a marriage. Civil unions may exist in countries where same-sex marriage does not. The term same-sex relationship is not strictly related to the sexual orientation of the participants, as people of any orientation may participate in same-sex relationships. Some activists argue that referring to a same-sex relationship as a gay relationship or a lesbian relationship is a form of bisexual erasure. The lives of many historical figures, including Socrates, Alexander the Great, Lord Byron, Edward II, Hadrian, Julius Caesar, Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo da Vinci, Oscar Wilde, Rita Sackville-West, Alfonsina Storni and Christopher Marlowe are believed to have included love and sexual relationships with people of their own sex. Terms such as gay or bisexual have often been applied to them. Some, such as Michel Foucault, regard this as risking the anachronistic introduction of a contemporary construction of sexuality foreign to their times, though others challenge this. Some contemporary studies have found that same-sex relationships can be broadly grouped into at least 3 categories, though there is no consensus regarding the categories, nor empirical metric which has or could potentially be applied to strongly validate their existence. Often, one form of same-sex relationship predominates in a society, although others are likely to coexist. Historian Richter Norton has pointed out that in ancient Greece, egalitarian relationships coexisted with the institution of pederasty, and fascination with adolescence can also be found in modern sexuality. Both opposite-sex and same-sex, age and gender-structured same-sex relationships are less common. The record of same-sex love has been preserved through literature and art. In Iranian societies, homoeroticism was present in the work of such writers as Abu Nuwas and Omar Khayyam. A large corpus of literature, numbering in the hundreds of works, fostered the Shido tradition in Japan, together with a widespread tradition of homoerotic shunga art. In the Chinese literary tradition, works such as Bayan Zai and Jinping Mei survived many purges. Today, the Japanese anime subgenre yaoi centers on gay youths. Japan is unusual in that the culture's male homoerotic art has typically been the work of female artists addressing a female audience, mirroring the case of lesbian eroticism in Western art. In the 1990s, a number of American television comedies began to feature themes on same-sex relationships and characters who expressed same-sex attractions. The 1997 coming out of comedian Ellen DeGeneres on her show Ellen was front-page news in America and brought the show its highest ratings. However, public interest in the show swiftly declined after this, and the show was cancelled after one more season. Immediately afterward, Will and Grace, which ran from 1998 to 2006 on NBC, became the most successful series to date focusing on male-male sexual relationships. Showtime's Queer as Folk, running from 2000 to 2005, was noted for its somewhat frank depiction of gay life, as well as its vivid sex scenes, containing the first simulated explicit sex scene between two men shown on American television. Playwrights have penned such popular homoerotic works as Tennessee Williams's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Tony Kushner's Angels in America. Same-sex relationships have also been a frequent theme in Broadway musicals, such as A Chorus Line and Rent. In 2005, the film Brokeback Mountain was a financial and critical success internationally. Unlike most same-sex couples in film, both the film's lovers were traditionally masculine and married. The movie's success was considered a milestone in the public acceptance of the American gay rights movement. Same-sex relationships in video games were first made available as an option to players in the 1998 game Fallout 2. Beginning in the 2000s, this option was increasingly included in leading role-playing game franchises, pioneered among others by the BioWare series Mass Effect and Dragon Age. State protections and prohibitions regarding same-sex couples vary by jurisdiction. In some locations, Same-sex couples are extended full marriage rights just as opposite-sex couples. And in other locations they may be extended limited protections or none at all. Policy also varies regarding the adoption of children by same-sex couples. In their essential psychological respects, these relationships were regarded as equivalent to opposite-sex relationships in a brief amici curiae of the American Psychological Association, California Psychological Association, American Psychiatric Association, National Association of Social Workers, and National Association of Social Workers, California Chapter. Government recognition of same-sex marriage is available in 26 Con.